feel like we're so close here though.
Yeah, very close.
These are their heads. No, more heads. Alright, going live on IG.
Oh, where's my phone?
Maybe we should go back some more. Here.
Where's my phone? Okay.
How boring, just our heads.
But please don't get just the heads because we got closet.
Yeah, but this is on horizontal.
Closet Klutch to come through with our outfits, and then you're just wanting to do heads alone. No.
It's all about the head.
No. Kloset Klutch did not come through and support us with some outfits for you to do head alone. Are you crazy? And this is their new collection.
Sometimes you just got to do head alone though.
Okay, sometimes you have to do head alone. Yes, right. You are correct. But now
this
it's not
week
the
you
time.
want full body. Okay, alright. Alright, well let's go in for the intro. Ready? And then we're back up. Hello everybody and welcome to Tuesdays with Tricky, where we take your mind off of what's going on outside the closet and bring you in here for a full hour of fun, frolic, and
foolishness.
So this week one of our sponsors is Kloset Klutch. Where are they located, Tracy? Give us some information.
They are an online store, so you can go to their Instagram profile and they deliver. Hold on, sorry. Let me just get all of the information up because I have to. Kloset Klutch, okay? Kloset Klutch is an online store. You can reach them on Instagram at Kloset, Kloset Klutch. You can also call or WhatsApp them 876-289-8332, or this can also be placed on their website. They deliver locally the same day. Okay.
Yeah.
I love Kloset Klutch because they have saved me so many times. Like, oh, I have an event to go to tonight, and I order and they deliver same day, and their stuff fits perfectly.
Well, them never make the things, so the fit isn't neither here nor there.
No, but then she knows what to choose.
Exactly. That's what you should big up.
Her choice selection is impeccable.
I actually really like this olive colored set.
No, this is so nice. This one.
So big up to Kloset Klutch. We will tag them down below, and of course you will have the video in high definition over on YouTube, where you'll only see our heads. So YouTube is nipple up. We're nipple upping. Oh, y'all like my video. Canadian visiting Jamaica now. Currently in Kingston. Anything fun going on this week for me and my family to do?
Well, if you haven't been to Camilla's Kitchen, you should definitely go and do that.
That's a good idea. Yes, a nice healthy meal, beautiful view.
You don't have to make a reservation. You can just go up to Camilla's Kitchen.
Oh, good idea, Trey.
What else is there to do?
Tracy wouldn't know because she just comes to my house and hangs out.
Also, there is the tree. I know this sounds really weird, but there's a palm that is blooming down in Road Gardens.
I wanted to take the kids yesterday, but I forgot.
And it blooms every
100 years.
Every 100 years. And so that would be interesting for you to go and see that blooming palm. Also, that is Hope Gardens, where you can go and see a lot of indigenous flowers and the flora and fauna.
Take liquor with you. Who wants to go and look at flowers?
Get some Lady B from Butcher's Block before you go. Go for a little lunch at Uncorked. It's where everybody likes to go and eat. It's not Jamaican food at all, and you probably won't.
It's uptown food.
It's uptown food.
It's what? That's what you get. That's what you get. Bad mind. Don't bad mind uptown people. That's what you get. Guzzy, ratted. Sure.
Anyway,
you reach your toe. It better not reach not. So it's still towing, eh?
What else is there to do? People help me along with what is there to do.
Thank you, ladies. I'm with hubby and my nine-month-old.
Oh, you can also go to Line Key, so you can go down to Morgan's Harbor.
A 9-month-old?
Why?
Because when you're ready to leave, you can't just leave. You have to wait for the charger to come back to you.
You tell him a time. I went to Aruba. The 9-month-old is clearly thugging it if she's in Jamaica.
True.
So you can go to Morgan's Harbor, you can charter a little boat, and they will take you out to Lime Key. You can also, since you're down that way, go and have some fish at Port Royal. Visit the Giddy House.
Love how real Jodi is, because who really want to see flowers? Just take your liquor with you. Pack like a cooler. Get your Lady B, pack a cooler, and go up there and then look at this flowering tree every 100 years.
And then there's a zoo where you can go to 2 zebras.
Yeah. The zoo was cool. I'm not gonna lie. The last time I went to the zoo was pretty cool.
You can go to Fort Clarence and grab a fish.
Go to Hellshire if you love fish. Go to Screeches. Very true.
You know, I don't like Hellshire. I much prefer Fort Clarence.
True, and if you go to Fort Clarence on a good day, you can get to eat lionfish. I
And
prefer
you can
lionfish.
swim. Hell, she just always... Sorry, so chuckle,
Yes,
chuckle.
going to Gloria's for lunch this week. Girl, you better order your food 3 hours in advance. All right, so we have a few things to talk about this week, and we're not. I'm seeing the comments. May I ignore some or no?
What?
So we haven't done a show since Carnival. Tracy and I had a wonderful time Carnival Day. You know, I find that I believe that you come here because you know that you're going to get realness. So yes, we are influencers,
But we're lifestyle influencers.
but we're lifestyle influencers, and we're going to tell you how it is. So we do believe that there is some work to be done within Gen X, and we do know that the heads of Gen X, they have seen the complaints. They've made an apology, and they know that they have to do quite a bit to work on gaining our confidence for next year. And the fact that they acknowledge that they've been seeing the complaints, I'm looking forward to seeing how they will regain my trust for next year. Because their first year was really good, you know, and I had high expectations for them for this year. And, you know, in life shit happens, and it's just such a pity that that shit had to happen on my dime, you know, and people were upset, rightfully so. However, there is no way that they can see the discourse going on online and not do better next year.
You know what I want to say to that too? I want to say thank you to Gen X and thank you to everybody in Gen X who worked so hard to prepare for this day, because a lot of preparation went into this day. And yeah, a lot happened, but Carnival, essentially, no matter where you play Carnival, no matter what band you play with, no matter what happens, Carnival is essentially organized chaos. It is. And there are going to be things that happen on the day, no matter what band you play with, that you are going to have to deal with and put the fires out immediately. And
It's true. It's a lot of literal moving parts,
Yeah.
and a lot of different persons. Yes, Ellie, I agree. I think a lot need, you know, as a, I don't want.
And I just think a lot needs to go into a lot of the service providers that come out that, you know, they hire, and a lot of the service providers. So I think a lot needs to be done. But I would say, will I jump Gen X again? I will definitely jump Gen X. And
There's
I like
no
the
other
vibe.
band to jump with in terms of vibe, in terms of.
I like soca on the road, so
Yes.
I enjoy to hear the soca on the road. I loved how my costume fits. I love their designs. I love the fact that they've come out with an apology, that they know what they have to do, the discourse they have to go. And last year, y'all went for Mala and the goodie bag, and this year she came better with the goodie bag. The bag was amazing, like a fan, like a speaker. So I know that they have heard, and I know that they're going to try and come back better. And you know, sometimes these things have to happen so that you can know how to fix things in the future. So guess what? At the end of the day,
and you know, and
even I've played in Trinidad Carnival, and you have played in Trinidad, and we have had bad carnivals, and we have had good carnivals, all by the same band. So let us just give everybody a little bit of grace, and let us just.
And I'm hoping that next year too, they've apologized, and I hope next year they say something like, okay, everybody, we give you a percentage off, or hey, everybody, we're going to give you this instead. Like, I hope they give us a little something to, as you know, when people like an apology, but people like an apology with something. You know what I mean? So Gen X, we see your apology, and I'm pending accepting it. But I know that you have seen the flaws. I know that you guys were on the road as well and experienced them. So I'm looking forward to better next year. Somebody asked what the difference is between carnivals. I find that Exodus is a great band. I thought that they had really nice costumes this year.
The designers were really good, and most of them were Jamaican designers, which I really love. Exodus plays a lot of more dance
They mix dancehall in with the day. And I find that they're catering to a younger crowd, which is perfectly fine. But I
find the Gen X crowd a little bit more Caribbean, like it's a little bit more Caribbean.
So if you want foreign man, you come to Gen X. Yard Mass, they down for a good ass time, dude.
Yard Mass was vibing. We had to stand.
We passed and we're like, what?
Yeah, Yard Mass was doing their thing. The Yard Mass, they looked very, very hype.
They had full energy.
They had full energy. And you know, I just think that you have to go and choose a band that is good for you. As I said, every year there's going to be somebody who has a complaint. Every year there's going to be something. It's upcoming to my 20th year of playing carnival in different islands, and some years are good, some years are bad. I had an amazing time in Trinidad and Jamaica. Gen X, I thought that there was issues that they had that I could have, that would have made the carnival better if it wasn't, but I still had fun on the road anyway. And you know, I just also want to say that I am looking, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. I was going to say, you know, I think I think that service providers that go with any of the bands, right, anywhere in Jamaica,
play mass where you are happy and comfortable.
Yeah, and I just want to say the service providers that play, that, you know, I think that everybody needs to understand that this is $1 billion industry of bringing money into our country.
Yeah.
And so you as a service provider, where you are the bar service provider, where you're the security service provider, where you are the food provider, where you're the scaffolding provider.
And then all of those providers have to work together. So
and I think it's very important that these providers understand that you are providing us the carnival experience, you know. Gen X, Exodus, and Yardmass are only encouraging people to come to our island to have a good time. So it is definitely these service providers who need to bring 100 to the plate every single time. And I want to big up PP, you know, as I'm saying that, because he does a PP experience, and that PP has got his thing unlocked after all of these years.
But big up to all the promoters, because at the end of the day, you know, big up to all the promoters and all the bands and the band leaders especially, because when the providers don't do what they're paid to do or what you ask of them, nobody's going to say, oh, the bar wasn't good enough, the bar did this and the bar back was doing that. They're going to say, Gen X, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, we're looking forward to next year, and I'm sure that within Gen X are going to have a meeting before the meeting to discuss certain things, because they've been taking note of what's happening. But anyway, in terms of the service, that's what we just said, but in terms of vibe and having a really good time, we had an amazing time. The vibe was there. You know, we had a great group playing together, and we just was.
I would definitely love a petition to merge all of the carnival routes together.
So it could be one route, but it would have to be staggered, because, and then you'd have to have your masqueraders listening to instructions in terms of, if you want the security and what your band provides, your liquor and your food, you have to stay within your band. So maybe you could go run up and visit somebody and come back, but the different bands, the different routes does cause a bit of confusion. But then if I have my Gen X band and I'm going to go check my friend in Yardmass, and I'm like, oh, I need a drink, this is where you're going to have a problem at the bar, where you're going to have problems with money, because at the end of the day, it is one carnival in Jamaica, but at the same time, it is different bands trying to make money.
Yeah. And you know what I have to say? I love when the bands get cut off and we're stuck for like 30 minutes just on the road jamming. I love that. You know, some people are like, we were stuck for 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, but then when they play down to the ground, you were actually able to get to the ground instead of like doing a run and down to the ground, you know? Like, I like it. I mean,
I think we went at a good pace this year. I like the
pace.
We went
at a really good pace. The truck
and our
pace
route was long, you know.
It was amazing.
Our route after lunch was pretty long.
I love the long route. I love it. I love it.
Definitely has to be staggered. I would simply pass away if everybody buck up on Lady Musgrave. I wish people watching the carnival would stay on sidewalks. So yes, so there needs to be better security, and there needs to be, for the spectators to stay on the side, because you know you cause issues, and you know this is also a conversation that was happening over online, where people were saying why masqueraders were complaining that there was not enough security, and persons were saying that it's classist for you to say that it is one carnival.
But if you go to a party and you pay to get into Daydream,
and you need to understand that no matter what you say, you're not going to be right because he's brown.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just brown.
You're just brown, so just shut up. So that's not something that we can speak about, because
we're brown.
We're brown. Brown and uptown, so we're wrong on classes. So moving right along.
Let me just drink my Lady
it's
B.
Like
so Lady B drink today is strawberry, mint, herbal tea, and red rum. Now let me tell you
what's
something.
wrong with
This tea, the mint tea at the end.
So I have a guava sunset, and this is, sorry, I'm getting. So when I was picking these up, Lady B, should I tell everybody when I was picking these up and I was leaving, Tracy, the most beautiful man was what I nearly tripped. No, he was so cute. So anyway,
Young, old?
I don't know.
You never got a number?
I did.
I have ladies lined up, you know.
No, so as I left, I linked Lady B and I was like, who was that just walked in? What a beautiful man.
Who was he?
I cannot tell you.
Tell me.
I think I'm sure.
So you got his number?
I'm not gonna call him. I'm married. I came home, washed my hands, lotion, and polished my ring. But you can.
He was better looking than Scott?
Yes.
That's hard.
Whatever.
Scott's the best looking.
So we're going to how do you purchase Lady B products? So you can purchase Lady B. You can message her on her IG page. You can also head over to Butcher's Block. Is she still at S Foods? Lady B, list out the places where we're able to get your drink pouches or your products, and I will also drop them in on the
Chef's Kiss. Tracy, you look good. Something different, man. Different from my regular. No makeup.
Put on a little
hair messy. Yeah. Well, today I washed and blow dried my hair.
Is the guy single? I don't know. I didn't get all of those details. Jeez, we need more info.
I agree. I don't know how
we could definitely so we can check Butcher's Block, S Foods Jamaica, and also Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen for Lady B products. And this one I'm gonna recommend this one, the guava sunset. It's not too sweet. You definitely taste the guava. I'm not telling you, only two mix up. Hair is so long and beautiful. Oh, thank you. I need to wash my hair tonight.
So, yeah, I really am enjoying the mint flavor at the end of this. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the mint flavor at the end of it. Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, I didn't think I'd like that from the description. It's like when you go, you have to like do you're like, okay, let me pick 5 and just pick 5 random flavors. You can't really look at me like, I don't know that doesn't, because you don't know. You don't know. Okay, so what else did I want to speak about today? So we have somebody who'll be joining us a little bit later. She's actually doing a dress fitting. So Gabby, when you're here, just if anybody sees Gabby Booth, just let me know, and we will I'll tell you what Gabby Booth is gonna do here. But we want to talk a little bit about the 8th staging of the Jill Stewart Mobay City Run. It's taking place on Sunday, May 5th. And you can go on to the Mobay City Run on IG or mobaycityrun.com. So this is a charity, and it raises over $25 million towards scholarships, and over 3,500 students will benefit. So check them out. You can go stay a little weekend in Mobay, do a little run, and know that you are helping others. They help to pay off some scholarships. They help to pay off some school fees for schools down UE, UTech, Western campuses, Sam Sharp Teachers College, and Montego Bay Community College.
They all benefit from scholarships from this run. So definitely check that out.
You feel like we could go do a run?
I feel like we could go and watch. Like I'll pay.
Like from the sidelines.
I'll pay a part of the run to give towards a charity, and then I'll have a nice good weekend in Mobay. So I think we should go.
We could clap along.
We'll clap along
because it's Cinco de Mayo, so maybe we could offer tequila shots on the side.
Yo.
So any of the runners that need a little, boost will be there like,
I wore my hair.
Drea says, see you ladies there. Yes, Drea, we'll have tequila shots for you. We're actually going to do cups of tequila and water, and you kind of have to guess.
Yeah.
So when you come and you tag.
Yeah.
You know?
Never know.
Never know. I like that. That's actually really cool.
Jodi and Tricky style.
Yeah, like, which one? Okay.
I was giving you to the fist bump, but you just left me hanging.
Sorry about that. Okay, so Tracy has a notation here of something she will like to talk about. People wear condoms again? What does that mean?
So I was talking to a friend of mine, right? And I was like, yo, protect yourself, and
a single friend?
I was talking to a friend of mine. I don't know if I know she's not single, right? What am I saying?
People wear condoms again.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't know where my mind went. I was talking about the juice. Hold on, let me take a sip. I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's married. Right? And we're talking about, you know,
Your
sleeping
brain really
around
isn't
and
here,
whatever.
right?
No, not at all. And then I was like, you know, people need to wear condoms so that they don't get STDs and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, having babies so it's not there and whatever. And then she said, people wear condoms again? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, my single friends, she said, I don't know anybody who wears a condom.
What?
And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I don't think people wear condoms. And I was like, that's unbelievable to me. That's unbelievable that people don't wear condoms. So I came on here to ask, do people wear condoms again? Like, what the
is so
heck?
ridiculous. So it's funny because now that we're talking about this, it's going to keep coming up in my it's going to keep coming up. But have you seen the rate of, I believe is it Atlanta, where the rate of AIDS, not HIV, AIDS is going up because you have persons who will knowingly infect you because they're almost like, oh well, if I'm going down, you're going down too. It's so crazy.
Well, you know, it's even crazier.
Atlanta.
Oh my gosh.
Responsible persons still do STDs not take a break.
Well, one of my clients she works. I don't even want to say where she works, but anyway, she works somewhere.
She works somewhere.
Because I don't want to say because it would be so obvious who she is. You understand? And she said that the rate of US students that have STDs, she said, is unbelievable. She said it's unbelievable.
Really?
She said it's unbelievable, and she said there's no textbook for some of these because the diseases have now
multiplied and conjured and
she said there's no textbook for some of them, and she's like, it's crazy. And I'm like, so why don't these young people want to wear condoms? Like, first of all, I was never a sleep around kind of
I
girl.
work for the largest AIDS healthcare in the world, and we have so many new cases per day.
Wow.
Like, I feel like this needs to be more of a conversation. Like, I feel like when you're in school, I don't think that we talk about pads enough or tampons enough or your
family
cycle
planning.
enough,
Remember when we
family
had the
planning.
family
And I don't think we talk about STDs.
Yeah.
Like, once you get AIDS, you can't go back.
Yeah. And I mean, like, an STDs is not fun, you guys. Like, it's not fun. You have to get treatment for it.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
You could buy like a handbag. Instead, you have to be buying pills for the month.
Yeah. Like, I really and truly don't understand. And you know, like, I just think that family planning, I think we should have that family planning Jamaica back.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't think that women understand how hard it is to mother and to parent. Like, I just was talking in the car with mommy coming up here, and like, I've had a little bit of a rough day. Stevie is going through she's turning 3, and I feel like she's embarking upon like troublesome 3s or terrible 3s, whatever you want to call it. And so she is so hard-eared and stubborn, and I swear to you, like, this is why I'm stuttering so much and why I just can't get there. Like, I have just had such a morning. I had to call Scott and be like, listen, I am just going to vent, because mothering was so hard for me this week. And like, I can't imagine if I was a single mom. Like, my heart goes out there to all of the single parents, because like, if I have a partner who is active in my child's life and I feel so fed up, like, I can't manage if I was
somebody who's alone, who doesn't have
that person
to bounce that.
Yeah, like this morning I said to Scott, I was like, go and deal with Stevie. I said, go and deal with Stevie, because I cannot. And then I went into the bathroom and I took a 5. Like, what if I didn't have that person?
I think that we need to and when we say single moms, it's not just, it's a husband, a partner, that support system, you know. And I think too that I don't know what we could do, like, to talk to the schools to be like, this is,
and I think that, like, you know, this. And like, you know, why do women want to get pregnant? Like, why would you want to
did you know that there was, you know, on TikTok they have this thing,
I want to finish what I'm saying so I don't get killed.
Okay.
Why do you want to get pregnant without having that support system in place? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to put yourself in a position to feel so frustrated and so drained all the time, you know, like it's a big financial responsibility.
Glamorizes motherhood, and the baby reveal and the big shower, the big baby shower, and all the gifts that you get. And you get all these gifts and you realize that doesn't include school fee. That doesn't include when the diapers are done, those diapers are done, you need more diapers. And you go on Instagram with mommy and me matching outfits, and it's like nobody really talks about this little shit just got a slap because blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about it. Everyone's like, oh my god, my kids are so great. Lord, the young ones think they're invincible. The serious sense of family planning prevention is absent because everybody claims to talk about latex allergies. Do you know that they make goat skin condoms? And they're like, mwah. Anyway, moving right along. Jamaica does have family planning. My sister's been on it for years, and after they had babies. But we want to talk about family planning in schools.
So we had the family planning from officer, representative, government agency here on Tuesdays with Tricky, and I'm going to invite them to come back again, possibly in a couple of weeks. I'm going to invite them to come back again because there was a lot of options that were available that were provided by the government, including the copper.
Some people have partners and are still single parents. Oh. True, Judy. Exactly. Oh, sorry, I don't know who that was. Gabby is here. Okay, hold on a second. So let's just finish up this conversation and then I will
So all I was saying in this conversation was like, I think that people really need to look about, and I had a client the other day who was sitting down in my chair, and she's a doctor, and she's studying again. Like, doctors never stop studying, like they're always studying. It's so crazy, it's so weird. Like, how much
there's vegan condoms called Hanks, Hanx.
How much more can you read? But anyway, so she was like, you know, she's like, you know, I'm studying to be a doctor, and she's so excited about the next level of doctorism that she's going to go to. You know, doctors are levels. And she asked me about Stevie, and I said to her, you know, I'm so glad that you've asked me about Stevie and me. And I was like, my career took a big hit when I became a mom. You know, like my responsibility and my priorities became so different. So whereas I used to be doing 13 clients a day and slaying it, I'm no longer able to do that because now I have to go and pick up at 12:30. I have to drop home. Stevie had a tantrum, so I had to be home. I almost never made it to Tuesdays with Tricky on time because I had to be dealing with Stevie's tantrum. The other day, for instance, I had to call my clients and be like, hi clients, I'm so sorry, but like I have to take Stevie to the doctor. It's an emergency. Stevie had pushed too hard on the toilet and a hemorrhoid popped out, and I didn't know what this little bubble on her bottom was.
Okay, hold on. Move it. Tracy, you can't be serious for once.
I am serious. She did. She popped out the little hemorrhoid. It was intense. And I mean, these things happen, and I'm just like, yo, my career took a hit.
Doctorism, the new word for the month. Right?
So I think that
I think right now, just big up to all the moms. But second of all, I think that family planning needs to, or the conversation around sex and periods and, you know, and rape. I think this needs to be brought up in school. You know, when when the boys and girls, what, 6th grade or 7th grade, when the kids are starting to look and see and, you know, they want to explore, you need to know, like, I'm dreading the conversation that I'm going to have with Levi to be like, if a girl says no, then it's not maybe a little bit, or maybe it's absolutely no.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a conversation that would have gotten a nice starter if the school kind of, you know, and then he came home and he was like, hey mom, you know, tell me a little bit about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, like, even yesterday with Scott came home, and we're going out on Friday night, so I have to ask Nana if Stevie can sleep over. And then Scott came home and he's like, oh, Thursday we're invited here too. And I was just like, I got burnt by the sun.
Big up to Wilma's. They taught us in Wilma's. I never got that in Andrews. And of course at Immaculate, like, hello, a whole bunch of virgins were the ones that graduated. Like, I left, you know, hallelujah, let's pray the rosary.
So I was saying a while ago, I was just like, you know, so we're going out on Friday, so I'm gonna ask Nana if we can sleep over on Friday. And Scott came home and he's like, oh yeah, on Thursday we got invited here. Can we go too? And I was just like, okay, but we're already going out on Friday. We don't have a nanny. We don't have a living nanny. So what do you want me to do with our daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be willy-nilly going out every night and, you know, celebrating like I'm 20 and don't have a child. And I, you know, And then I had to calm down and think about it, and I said to him, Scott, like, it really makes me feel resentful when you know that I'm not going to be able to socialize and do these things socially in the capacity that I used to be able to, because now I'm a mom and I have the responsibilities of taking care of this child. And men just don't think about it. Like, they don't think about, oh, what am I going to do with the child? They're just like, oh, hey, yeah, you want to go out Wednesday night? You want to do this?
I had this
sure.
conversation today.
You want to go and travel the world? Sure. And I'm like, but I can't. I have a mom. I'm thinking about my child, and I'm just
thinking
like,
about the food that they. How are they going to get there? Who's going to pick them up? Are the PJs washed?
And I'm just like, it's so many things. And I said to Scott, no, I'm not crying.
Oh.
Something was actually in my eye, but I think it's mascara. And I was just like, and so that's something that a lot of relationships go through as well when you have a child, is the lack of communication, which builds a lot of resentment towards your partner. And it's not until the child reaches your last child, it's not until your last child reaches 5 years old that your marriage starts to get better, because of the great change that has happened in terms of with the child and all of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Great doctorism today. I like that.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So oh wow. So we are going to be eating this lovely snack while talking to Gabby Booth. Who is Gabby Booth?
Let me take off my Invisalign as usual.
Oh my gosh, I got to read it. Anyway. What is the topic? So I'm going to call in Gabby Booth because we have a couple questions for her. She's one of the contestants in Miss Universe Central. And I'm like, what is Miss Universe Central? Like, that's a different one now. So we're going to call Gabby Booth. And she's actually, she's one of our tricksters. That's here most Tuesdays. She's also won a few prizes. So she's been active on the live. So we are going to call in Gabby. Gabby. Let's look for Gabby.
See her there?
Oh, there she is.
Invite her on.
I'm inviting her.
Oh, and
Okay.
before we say hello to Gabby, let's just introduce our Strictly Cookies grasshopper cookie jar. Now, I requested this cookie jar.
There she is.
Hello.
Hi, Gabby.
Gabby.
Can you hear us? Oh, I might.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, we couldn't hear you. All right. Hi, Gabby. Okay.
Apologies for being late.
No problem. We heard you were doing a dress fitting. So welcome to the show, to being on the show, on the live, because you're usually here watching.
I'm super excited.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit, what is Miss Universe Central and how does it differ from Miss Universe and Miss Universe Jamaica?
So Miss Universe Jamaica Central, it's a competition for the regional. So once you get through the first runner-up and the winner gets to go to the Miss Universe Jamaica.
Oh, so it kind of fast tracks you to. Okay,
Right.
okay. Now I understand. Okay, so Gabby, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you wanted to enter.
So, as you know, my name is Gabrielle Booth. I'm from Mandeville, Manchester. I just turned 28.
Hey, young us.
Hold on, Gabby, you're breaking up.
Gabby breaking up. She on the road. That's why Gabby on the road.
She busy, dress fittings and all of these things.
Well, while she's busy and she's stuck, let me introduce a grasshopper cookie jar.
Did you tell?
I told her.
Cookies?
I told Strictly Cookies that I wanted a grasshopper cookie jar. So remember what I was saying? I made a grasshopper pie for Scott. Oh,
Gabby.
We're back.
oh, okay.
Growing up, I've always wanted to join pageants, and I got this opportunity to join Miss Universe Jamaica Central, and I'm super excited for that. I am from Mandeville, Manchester. I graduated from UCC last year, and I now have a bachelor's degree in marketing.
Wow. Beauty and brains.
And I also have 2 businesses. I have Vape Master JA as well as Bare Beauty by Gabrielle, where I do lashes and waxing.
Wait, hold on. You have so much. Okay, Gabby,
Where
I
you
love
finding
this.
the time?
Yeah,
though?
that's
Where you finding the time?
It's hectic, but with doing school and starting a business, you learn how to manage your time. Well, so
why would you want to enter Miss Universe?
I wanted to enter because growing up, the most famous Yandy Phillips. I look up to her a lot, and for me, she empowers women, and she's always saying, anything you want to do, do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So...
Well, let me tell you, she's so beautiful. I don't mind the screen being frozen.
No, me neither.
Not at all.
I want to say, this grasshopper cookie jar though,
Really
slaps.
Gabby!
Gabby's
Very busy. So the pageant is coming up. So she's doing dress fitting. She's back and forth. So we're going to give her some grace because we know that the service in Jamaica is not that great. And we can see she's in her car getting her errands done. I really appreciate her even popping in to chat with us. But I'm not going to cuss today about Digicel. I do that almost every week.
I just want to say this grasshopper cookie jar though,
This is pretty good.
I'm going to have to save some for Scott.
No!
And I wanted to be able...
Gabby!
Is it back? Great.
You're back!
Oh my, the service is not making me great right now.
No, I already apologize for the service. We already know how the service thing works, Gabby. You have on your sash.
Yes. Shower Sash Complete Thursday. It's a shipping company in Mandeville.
Okay.
So and Kingston as well. So if you need to, get your packages shipped in, you can sign up with Complete Sourcing.
And you wear it so gracefully, Gabby. What's your platform?
My platform?
Like in terms of like what Tracy, help me. Like,
Well, she knew what you wanted to say. She's answering.
Like in terms of when I say a platform, like what do you represent? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to make a difference in doing?
So my advocacy is about bringing awareness to mental health to the younger generation, so that young adolescents, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Because I realize that mental health is not really focused on the younger generation. It's mainly the older generation.
Yeah.
And for me personally, I've experienced mental issues.
Yeah.
Because we do really concentrate on like the older folks.
Their children in high school are going through depression. And I think that it's not.
Okay.
Children are appreciated more, and if you can help them to, if they're in a bad state, then that's my other state. To have someone there for them. To have tactile workshops, to visit schools around Manchester, starting with Manchester, and to have small seminars, bring more awareness about mental health.
Gabby, thank you so much. How can we vote for you? Because we are here for you on Tuesdays with Tricky. You have been supporting us, so we want to support you. So how can we vote for you?
So you can go onto the Miss Universe Jamaica Central page. I am contestant number 3. All you have to do is just like the photo and share the photo to your story or to friends.
Okay, so I'm
the
going
like represents 1 vote and the share represents 2 votes.
Okay, so we're going to drop all the information for you guys over on YouTube and down below in the description bar here on IG, so you guys can vote for Gabby Booth. She's here. She's one of our tricksters on a Tuesday. When I went in the conversation, I was like, but hold on, this is Gabby who has been here, win prize and everything. So we're going to give her a vote and a share because we have to support each other. Gabby, thank you so much. We would like to have you back. Because we want to talk to you some more, but Digicel just won't let you be great. So we want to have you back, but I'll talk to you on DMs and we'll talk, and I'll make sure next time that you are somewhere still.
Yes. I will.
All right. Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, man. Okay. Thanks, Gabby.
Bye.
Bye.
What a nice girl.
I wonder if Gabby, I was just going to say, I wonder if Gabby know me now for lock off the thing.
Oh, what a nice girl, though.
I see TC is over here. TC, you come over here for the drama, but we're not giving any drama. I'm not giving any drama. I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it, TC. I'm not talking about it.
But you're not talking about your purple sneakers?
I'm not talking about my purple sneakers.
Because she really wants us to talk about your purple sneakers.
I'm not talking about the purple sneakers. I love those friggin' sneakers.
My purple sneakers have gone through 3 carnivals. TC need to get some Skechers and know what
but apparently they were the wrong color. They were the wrong color. The wrong color. It was a color. But those ones have been with me for a while. They've jumped 2 Trinidad carnivals. And they did a Cayman Carnival. So I mean, you know, sometimes it's just about comfort. It's a long day, TC. I have to be comfortable.
And you don't want your toenails to fall off.
Well, like how yours did. Anyway,
yes,
we're going to drop in all of Gabby Booth's information down below. It seems like quite a few of you guys know her. Like I see people in the comments, go Gabby, hey Gabby.
Aww.
So we're gonna have Gabby back, and I'm gonna make sure that it's at a time where Gabby is near to her service provider, so that we can actually have a conversation with her, because that's a while ago. I know I don't love that.
Lil Put Lily says, I saw us Mandeville girls humble and pretty. Love that. Anyway, if you didn't get through to what I was saying about this grasshopper cookie jar,
you've just been eating it.
No man.
So from when I was a little girl, I've always loved grasshopper. It's chocolate and mint together.
So this is a cookie jar of the month, you guys. It's really delicious. Like if you know those after 8 bars, or if you know this is.
So Tracy made a grasshopper pie. And it was really good, and I guess she was like, oh, I need to make some more, and she's like, you know, I can't bother. So she called Strictly Cookies, and she's like, I have an idea for the jar next month.
And she came through. She came right through, and it is absolutely delicious as always.
So you can check them out. Strictly Cookies JA. We'll of course tag them below, and I'll have them in the comment bar.
Well, what a bevy of beauties we have today.
Yes, joining us is Davina Bennett.
And we have TC on here. We just had Gabby Booth.
Davina is also a past Miss Jamaica Universe. So we just spoke to Gabby Davina, and she was she's preparing. So she was on the run. She's in between what you call it not outfit changes.
It annoys me when I try to stop eating it and I just can't.
Read what's in it. There's more than just
soft, chewy double chocolate chip cookies, peppermint cream cheese, creme de cacao, whipped cream, and Oreo cookie crumbs. Like, why won't you just leave me alone? Like, why? Leave me alone.
This is Strictly Cookies. This is one of my favorites.
Coming off.
The bun and cheese one was good. This one is good. And I'm trying to remember.
I haven't had one that I don't like. I really like the coconut one.
I did not like coconut. I don't like coconut. I tried it. It was lovely, you know, but I didn't love it. But the chocolate mint. I've been trying to put it down, you know.
So big up one more time to Kloset Klutch.
Oh yes, for our beautiful outfits today.
For our amazing outfits today.
Boy, this tissue has done everything. It's dried my tears. It's wiped my mouth. Dabbed up my deodorant.
Crying?
Yeah, because of my sneakers. I threw them away, all of the pairs.
You threw them away?
I just put them upstairs in the cupboard. But you know, you have to fake it for Instagram. You know, throw them in the garbage.
Yeah, big up.
You know, I have your pairs too.
Oh, you have mine?
Yes, you left them outside my house.
Oh, anybody clean them for me?
I think I think Miss Arlene cleaned yours and didn't clean mine.
Thank you, Miss Arlene.
Ah, Miss Arlene, always coming to the rescue. Okay, so everybody, what else do we have to talk about? We're not going to talk about the things that we're not going to talk about.
So I had something else that I wanted to talk about, right?
Doctorism?
Huh?
Doctorism?
You want to talk about doctorism?
No.
Okay, but I was going to talk about this. So, I was just in a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and she was feeling like a little bit lost on where she was in her life, and she felt that she wasn't being able to, she felt like her friends were moving ahead of her, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when you feel like your friends are doing
progressing
more, and she felt like that, and you know, like her friends were getting married or having babies, or like, you know, just getting further in their careers and all, and she felt that her friends were progressing further than her. And so we were talking about it a little bit, and I thought it was so interesting because
that people think that marriage and kids is like a step of progression.
Yeah, like that was one thing that was interesting to me too. But another thing was interesting to me is how poorly she looked at herself and her own achievements. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. My part is center. I just have my widow's peak is not center.
I feel this. Look at the sunburn from this.
Lad!
It's gross.
I don't know. I think that people prioritize things differently in their life, or they look at things as a goal. Like different people look at different. Like some people, you know, growing up, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to get married. I want to have 2.5 kids. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then you look at that as that is what the goal is supposed to be. And I feel like nowadays, like we've learned so much, we've grown so much, we've experienced so much. You know, there's just so much more to life, and I just don't think that marriage and kids are.
But it's not just that. It's like how you look at other people and where they are in their life. So I mean, I remember when this person looked at me and said to me,
"The 0.5 is a dog."
Yeah, that's a dog too. I remember when this person looked at me and said to me, "You don't have a salon and you're a hairdresser?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for like this. I think this is my 20th year." And I was like, "I've been a hairdresser for all this time and I don't have a salon." And they're like, "Well, what have you been doing? You're not accomplished." And I wanted to look at this person and say something extremely rude, but I didn't. And I just looked at them and I said, "I suppose I'm not." And I was like, how could you look at me and say that when look at your two kids and where they are? Like,
oh, we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
But it was funny to me.
They've been throwing out cancellations left and right this week.
But it was funny to me. It was funny to me how this person thought that owning your own salon was going to be such a great tier. And I've never wanted to open a huge salon. Like, I've worked independently and I have a little salon that I work out of.
You've worked for people.
I've worked for people and I'm back now to having my little salon. It's just one-on-one. It's just me and my client and I work one-on-one. And I'm very happy like that. Like,
you need clients, not a brick and mortar salon.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do...
Kiki, you're late. Don't tell me hi.
Shirudi?
Moving right along.
And I was like, I don't want to have to deal with paying other people's salaries. I don't want to have to deal with the problems that come along with being a huge salon owner. Like, that's not something that I want. But it's funny that this person thought that that was something that would have made me feel more accomplished. Yeah. And I'm like...
The rhyme machine says, my aunt owns a huge business and she's so unhappy. She wishes she had a 9-to-5 job working for someone. Shell says success means different things to different people.
And that's so correct. And that was so funny. And you know, I was even this morning when I was having my bad day because of Stevie, I got to school this morning and Auntie Stephanie came outside and she bought me a little present and she gave me this little chain and she gave me this and she bought me a little present and she gave that to me.
Noted, Auntie Steph.
And you know, and then I got a phone call from a friend that I hadn't spoken to in a long while, and then on the drive home...
Is that why you ended the call with me?
Yeah, and on the drive home I was able to speak to my friend, and in that moment I was super thankful. And you know, what had happened with Stevie this morning annoyed me because of how I reacted in the moment. Like, I really want to do better. But at the same time, like, I have to be thankful for so many other things in my life. And, you know, I feel that when you're constantly comparing yourself or thinking that you are supposed to be living by this picket fence lifestyle, that you're always putting yourself down because you're never acknowledging your own accomplishments and being grateful for what you have done or what you can do.
That whole paragraph right there, girl, that is excellente. That is doctorism. That was doctorism.
It was a crumb de cacao.
Yeah, you get the upper echelon clap.
Oh, darling.
Damn. Thou shalt not wear purple sneakers. Okay, don't be jelly, Jodi. That's my job. I'm gonna eat this. To be bad mind to my sister.
Like how Kim Kardashian would eat it.
You are the brave one, yeah, man. Falling to the preset frame of what systems has taught us. It's the brave ones who do what they feel want. Be authentic, yeah, mama.
Thank you.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, me like that.
Well said. You see, Davina, it's Davina
had the clap on lock with her Louis Vuitton Louis Vuitton.
My gosh, man.
What is it? Is it Louis Vuitton?
It was two makeup brands.
Dior.
Oh, girl, holy. Holy.
Go on with your good stuff, man. Goodie.
Comparison is a thief of all joy. Correct.
Well, while we're talking about comparison being a thief of all joy,
Who are we comparing?
you see this one little girl on the road, Carnival Day.
Who?
What she look?
Nice. Nice? Me?
She look nice.
Who? Me?
And then I saw her.
Again?
And
Who?
then I
Me?
saw her turn around.
Is me?
And I see her
Me?
talking to my husband.
Oh, not me.
So I start to go up to Scott to be like, who that girl there? I want to turn. And a Casey Fennell.
I liked her carnival style. After she took her pics and stuff like that, she put on a bucket hat.
Yeah.
She was all nice. I saw a couple of girls do it too. So she was nice and shaded from the sun. And
I go up to her and I'm like, Casey, I was just about to come and thump you down for talking to my husband for 1 second too long. She look good, you see?
Yeah, she looks great. And her baby is so cute.
Lord have mercy.
Her baby is really, really cute. Big up to all of the mothers. Gina, we don't really want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about it. I don't know. I think it's gonna cause more problems, and we don't want to talk about.
Then don't talk about it.
Controversial
Then
carnival video.
then you didn't have to notice that.
Comment. Okay, Jodi says I can't.
It's like you wanted to talk about it.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
We'll talk about it off the air.
Off the air.
And
That's why TC saw me going live, you know, so TC joined, because TC swears send me over here. Well, blah, 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 blah. But TC done gone and left already when she realized that that's not what we were doing over here.
My braces cut me.
So, oh my gosh. I went and I enough up myself and I got a retainer.
Because everything I do, she has to do.
Shut up, because my girl, Invisalign is expensive and your Invisalign is colored. You were eating something in that Invisalign.
Yes, I was this.
So let me get a no sir Jodi. No. So let me get my retainer. I can't stand it.
Everything that I do, she has to do too. Like, she just can't leave me alone. Like, she cannot leave me alone. Like, if Jodi does something, I leave her alone and I let her have it. But if I do something...
You like to follow me.
No, I don't. When's the last time I followed you?
Tracy, you always follow me.
When is the last time I followed you?
1 lick a 2 lick a 3 lick a... So this is mine.
That whole rub down of the lips. I don't know.
Okay. So, yes, I'm going to talk funny in it. But, also, like, I can't stand the taste of the metal in my mouth.
That's what you're talking about?
Yes, that's why I took it out.
Wait, this is how you were rolling in the days?
No, I wore it for a couple of days when I was like picking up my costume, and Drew looked at me and he's like, what happened to you there? And so I was like, I knew, and then I went and did my nails to
what
Lisa.
happened to you there?
And Lisa was like, you better not wear that carnival day, because you're going to get drunk and fling it in the bush. And I was like, that's so true. And I'm going to get frustrated trying to talk to people, and I'm like, so I will throw it away. But what I cannot stand is the taste of the metal.
Remember when I had mine and you just went on so bad about how I was talking?
Yeah, but
and
now
you
you've managed
encouraged everybody. You encouraged everybody to tease me.
I did?
You remember that?
Look at your teeth joining a line. Tree, wow. I don't even believe that. You know when the little rude picnic, they run out of the line and they're all over the place? That's how Tracy's teeth started out. Maybe.
Thank you, Dr. Kirk.
How much was the Invisalign?
You're gonna have to call Kirk at Dental Studio and go ask him to go do your appointment. But they have all the latest technology there. So somebody was like, oh, I went to Miami, and I was like, okay, there's no need to do all of that.
Thank you, Reese. Soak the retainer in some baking soda and it will take away the metallic taste. Cooler Bay was the best fet.
Cooler Bay was the best fet. Cooler Bay was the best fet.
And who was the first set of people to reach in the dance? We were.
Sure was. We opened the dance.
We got there. We're like, what time this party? So we not even know. We just go.
We should take Stevie and Coco and make them open up the dance floor.
We were like, we are not wasting time at this party. But I don't understand. What is the point of having a carnival party if you're going to play other genres Right.
They did not. Cooler Bay did not.
No,
Cooler Bay did not.
We'll move on from Cooler Bay. It win the prize.
Why would you move on from something so fabulous?
Yeah, because I want to keep it in my heart.
Oh, okay.
I want to keep it in my heart.
Keep it in your art.
Keep it in my heart. So we're moving on.
Okay.
There was a party that happened the year before that I had so much hopes for this year, and I don't know. Like I
know you were like, that is a must. That is a must.
We must go to this party. We must go to this party. And then when I saw that they were setting up for some like dancehall DJs, I'm like, a whole set?
I mean, I had a good time. I'm not going to lie. Drew sent me some videos of myself, and it was funny because I thought that I was dancing out flat. And when I saw the videos that Drew sent me, see here, it just two little twist me out there. What you doing?
I'm looking to see what it was. A whole vibe.
Cooler Bay was a whole vibe.
Big up to Candy. Mama them out.
Yep. Candy threw a good party.
Tricky is a bad girl. So we're gonna have to look at our parties for next year. Definitely Cooler Bay. Definitely. And they brought down the Trinity DJs. I just had a really good time at Cooler. I need to buy a new cooler.
I know, Scott got excited and
so years ago, right? Sean and I were going to some cooler party, and Scott just messaged me. So and I borrowed a cooler from my mother-in-law. I never returned it because if she needs it, she can just, I have it in my garage. I'll wash it and give it back. But I've been using it for the past like 9 years. But it's gotten old, it's disintegrated, so it had like a couple cracks on it and whatever. Who got decide for stand up on my mother-in-law cooler come Cooler Bay?
no big body Scott?
Scott is giving us sus, we can't concentrate.
Big body Scott go jump up on the cooler and the cooler broke. Cooler broke.
Loving this green art. The cooler broke, so I'm like, I washed this and I put it in the garage, but I need to replace the cooler. I need one on wheels. The handle was broken from the day of not. And then the insulation has been all eaten. As a hot girl, that should not be my cooler. As a proper hot girl with purple sneakers, that should not be my cooler.
No.
No, this is terrible, no man. This is really ridiculous. I need to up my game.
But you have your pink yeti downstairs.
It doesn't have wheels.
Oh.
Lilac, sneakers, cooler.
Okay. Do your thing.
Writing my list. Get the new Ninja cooler. That sound like it have whole heap of draw, whole heap of Ninja. That's all. The Ninja cooler sound like it have one bag of compartments like you roll with your house. Alright everybody, that is it for this week.
Just want to thank you guys for coming out to our Tuesdays with Tricky presentation.
For the doctorism.
For the doctorism.
For the
No,
doctorism.
this sunburn in my scalp.
Stop
is
picking
so
it.
Crazy. I love to pick it.
I know, me too. I have to wash my hair tonight.
Unpopular opinion, the sneakers were fine.
Yeti has a nice pink cooler. Yeti also has a price that if I buy a Yeti cooler, I'll never be able to afford another pair of sneakers. Anyway, Drew, I miss you too. We are preparing for a crop over. Put some aloe vera in your head top. I have some nice aloe vera gel here that you can have. Alright, everybody, would like to thank Gabby Booth, contestant number 3 in Miss Universe Central. Make sure you head on over to the page. We're going to drop all the details below so that you can vote for her. She's one of the tricksters here on Tuesdays with Tricky. And we also want to remind you on Cinco de Mayo, Tracy and I will be on the sidelines. Tequila, water. You don't know. May 5th for the Jill Stewart Mobay City Run. You can log on to the Mobay City Run on IG or mobaycityrun.com so you can sign up. And proceeds go towards scholarships and paying off student loans here in Jamaica.
Also, I want to say thank you to Kloset Klutch for providing these outfits for us today.
Love
them. Love them.
Oh, wait. We have to take a photo. Take a photo. Jodi, can you do a makeup tutorial, please? I don't think my makeup application has changed much, but I've seen a few people saying they like my makeup today, and I'm using something different.
Can I have it?
I decided to go into Target and pick up these beauties.
Your makeup does look really good today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who thought Maybelline? Oh wow, a joke. I was in Target like wasting time, and I was like, this might be my foundation fit. And then bye Sephora, hello Target. The only 2 stores I got to go to. Anyway,
I've been in Target for a couple of years now.
I love Target, especially when I went to the front and my credit card declined, and I was like, can you please run it again? Yo, the man was laughing at me. I was like, sir, just run it one more time just in case. If you have to shake the card and blow on it. I'm not sure what happened, but anyway.
Shake and blow work?
The shake and blow work. Shake and blow always work. You shake, then you blow. You know? So the dice, the dicks, the card, everything. Alright everybody, that's it for today's show. We want to thank you so much. They're cheaper in Walmart, by the way. I'm gonna Maybelline is so underrated, I agree. Anyway, maybe I'll do a new tutorial with my Maybelline products. I want to thank everybody today who watched, who stopped by. We saw that we got like almost 300 viewers. Is it top 300? So I want to thank everybody who stopped by. Even those who stopped by to get the drama and they didn't get the drama. I'm dying to give the drama. Anyway, we're not giving the drama. And big up to my sister. Big up to everybody. Big up to Lady B.
Big up to Lady B. Big up to Gen X. Big up to Strictly Cookies. Big up to Gabby Booth. Big up to the Jill Stewart Mobay City Run Foundation.
Big up to Strictly Cookies.
Well, I done mine.
You done Tracy. Well, you're not taking mine for Scott.
Right.
I'm gonna go downstairs. My little brutes are coming home from school.
Oh, Steve was giving a tantrum. I should go and see.
Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye.